Hi guys, Levi here from Bright Young Brains. In this video, we are going to be working on a quadratic sequence. However, we're going to be working out a variable in that quadratic sequence question. So, if you're given an expression like the following, if this is what you're given, right? And they tell you that you are dealing with a quadratic sequence. If they bluntly tell you you're working with a quadratic sequence and then they say solve for x, what would you do? Yeah, let's change that to an 8. First and foremost, you need to keep things simple. Do not overshoot the runway. Firstly, as long as they have told you it's a quadratic sequence, it means that the basics of any quadratic sequence is that it has a second common difference. So that's where you're gonna go. You need to just lay out an expression, or you need to lay out your sequence of first differences and then your second common difference. You see, because if you're gonna solve for x, if you're gonna solve for x, you need an equation, you see. And the equation that you're going to formulate has to come from the information that they've given you. So because this is a quadratic sequence, already we know that we have a sequence of first differences, right? 5 minus the x will be this value here. 8 plus x plus 8 minus 5 is what you're going to get here. And then 17 minus this is what you're going to get here. You see, brackets are important. Now what we already know is that our second common difference is what's equal. You see, meaning that this minus that is equal to this minus that, you see. So here, this is just, if we're going to simplify, right, this is just x plus 3, right, minus this. Here, if you're going to take this minus that, you would be having this 17 minus x minus 8. That whole thing here was subtracting this, right? There we go. So what we know is, since this is a quadratic sequence, it means that the second common difference is the same. It means that this minus this is the same as that minus that. You see, this is just this value here. This here is over there, just simplified. So this should be plus 3. Oops. Because this value here is what we have over there, and then this value here is what we have over there, just simplified. So if you're going to solve for x, it's just a matter of solving this equation, you see. So solving this equation, you will obviously, this side you can just simplify it, x plus 3. This side here, 17 minus 8, it's going to give us a 9. There we go. So this is 2x, and then we have negative 2x on the other side with plus 6. So we can take all the ones with x on one side, all the ones without x on the other side, and then solving for x here, we can see that our value of x is equal to 2, as expected. Now, the big idea behind this example is, I'm trying to showcase that it doesn't matter the kind of a sequence you're given. You see, it really doesn't matter. Or rather, if they've told you that it's a quadratic sequence, you need to just use properties of a quadratic sequence for you to be able to determine whatever you need to determine, you see. So for more questions like this, for more tutorials like this, do not forget to subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.